Alright, so as y'all can tell, okay, so that right there was a lot harder than I planned on it being. I'm gonna attempt to take this, and I've had a few people comment, and hey everybody, welcome back. So today, as you can tell, we're going to be dumping some more concrete on the ground. My horse slab turned out so well that I really wanted to do it again, but this time we're going to add a twist to it. Something very unique and something hopefully that everybody will enjoy. Now there's a few things that I want to go over before we get started into this. Number one, here in South Louisiana, it is extremely hot already. So in my videos, you're probably going to see a lot of wardrobe changes, if you will. It is hot and nobody wants to look at a really sweaty guy. Number two, I know everybody has their own opinion about this dry pour situation, and that's fine. Everybody should have their own opinion. It worked out so well for me that I'm going to try it again. So as you can tell, I've already got my form board set over here. I've got the ground the way I want it. Where I'm standing at right now, I used to have some concrete pads for steps going down to my existing steps back here. Well, when it would rain, being I'm on this red clay hill, them pads would move, shift, twist, all kind of stuff. So that is the reason in pouring this walkway. So you can see that I'm taking the pads, putting them in the front end loader on the tractor, doing away with them. So then I come in, I got my form board set. I'm only pouring it 1.5 inches, just like my washer rack, but it's held up fine to the really heavy horses. This is only going to be foot traffic, so I know it'll hold up. And honestly, in a lot of places, it's a lot deeper than 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches is going to be about the thinnest place that I'm going to have. So now I got all my bags staged about where they're going to be. I'm fixing to start cutting into these things, getting it spread out, and start screeding and getting this thing underway. So as y'all can tell, got all the powder poured on the ground. I'm gonna start screeding now, and I've had a few people comment, and I've seen a few videos where people was talking about having problems getting the powder to the top and the aggregate to go down. And again, I am no expert, but from what little bit of knowledge I have about it, that would mean you need more concrete and more screeding. The more you screed it, the more powder comes to the top and the better finish you can have. So now I'm back and we got the concrete finished. Well, mostly finished. I had to go change shirts and get the rest of it. At this point, you're probably telling yourself, well, this ain't no different than the usual dry pour slab. This is not next level dry pour concrete. But just wait, this is where it becomes next level. Now y'all see, I built this brand yesterday evening out of some sucker rod that I had laying around my house. I'm gonna attempt to take this, set it into the concrete where it's flush with the top of the concrete. So let's try it out. All right, so I want this brand about 1 foot from this edge and 1 foot from these edges. So I'm gonna pull my tape out here, pull a 1 foot mark, and make a little bitty small spot right there. If for some reason I decide to move it, a paint roller will take these little bitty marks out. Okay, so that right there was a lot harder than I planned on it being. I am nervous about putting the big part in there. All right, y'all, so after 2 waterings, I know it's hard to see from this angle, but after 2 mistings, I'm gonna start showering this thing pretty heavy. The top is now firm enough to where it can handle a little more water. So I'm gonna follow the rule of thumb, and the rule of thumb is 2 showerings per 1 inch, and that's 1 hour intervals in between each watering. So now I've done my first showering, and I'm gonna continue to shower for another 4 to 5 times. I wanna make sure it's a good watering on it. As far as the brand inside the concrete, I'm not too pleased with it. There's all the aggregate, I couldn't get it to stay down after I got the brand in there. Now, some of y'all may have better ideas on how I could have done it. I have a few ideas that I would go back and probably try versus the way I done it, but it's in there now, it's too late. It don't look bad, but there is a lot of rocks exposed a little bit at the top. So thank y'all for watching. Tune back in Tuesday to see the form boards removed. I'm gonna shine the brand up, I'm gonna finish it all up. So y'all tune back in to see the final product. Make sure and like and subscribe and hit that notification button. I will be doing reviews on this dry pour and the horse washing dry pour occasionally. So y'all make sure and tune in for that. Thank y'all all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all Tuesday.